Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Dear viewers in the Arab world and around the globe via YouTube, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Greetings to you all. I am presenting this show to you on Pakistani news, Pakistani affairs. We are posing a question. The turmoil that we are following in Pakistan, is it a war on the former Prime Minister Imran Khan and his Insaf party alone, or is it a war on democracy in Pakistan and the rule of law in Pakistan? What are the calculations of the government of the day waging this all-out war against Imran Khan? With me to answer this basic essential question is Miss Maleeha Hashmey, who is a well-known journalist and political analyst in Islamabad, capital of Pakistan. This show will appear first on the YouTube channel of Mustakillah television, which should appear on screen now. Here it is, youtube.com/Al-Mustakillah TV. Here's a QR code if you want to connect to it now with your mobiles. And I encourage all of you to join 170,000 more, a bit more than 170,000 subscribers to this channel. And then after it is broadcast on YouTube, we'll broadcast it also on air in Al-Mustakillah television. Now let me welcome Ms. Maleeha Hashmey from Islamabad. Ms. Maleeha, ahlan wa sahlan. Thank you for joining us from Islamabad.
Thank you very much.
So my first question is the main title of the show. Can you tell me your intake on what is going on Pakistan this whole year now? Is it a war on Imran Khan, or is it a war on democracy and the rule of law in Pakistan?
Thank you very much. You see, gone are the days when there used to be democracy in Pakistan, and as far as I remember, I haven't really seen democracy playing out in its real form and shape ever in Pakistan. Especially over the past 1 year, the kind of torturous practices we've seen in Pakistan, the way innocent Pakistani citizens are being, they've been subjected to the worst kind of torture and brutality only because they view Imran Khan as a better political choice as compared to his competitors. So they're being punished severely for only having this political say. And since the people of Pakistan had been quite indifferent whenever it came to making political choices over the past few decades, and with Imran Khan's entry into the Pakistani political horizon, the interest of the young generation and the educated middle class, upper middle class, even the elite and the lowers who couldn't really be bothered less about who was in power back in the day, that was ignited. The interest and the spark with respect to the political discussions and political choices as to which candidate should be selected and which candidate should be voted out. These decisions started being made in Pakistan after quite a few decades, with Imran Khan stepping into the political arena. So obviously, the political players who'd been making full use of the indifference of the public, and they'd been taking turns. They'd been enjoying their power like anything, and they were never questioned. Pardon. Which is not the case anymore. Sorry, I'm having this severe.
No problem. If you have a glass of water nearby, that's all right.
So changed now that the political choice making, it's a new phenomenon, which is now being viewed by the old political parties after decades of enjoying power. So this is something that they're absolutely unable to digest. So obviously, Imran Khan is someone who's not being digested by the old political players who've brought Pakistan to this terrible economic crunch. So of course, they're hell-bent on removing him from the equation by one way or another.
Why are they, or even before I say why are they, who are they? Who are now the opponents of Imran Khan? Is it Shahbaz Sharif? Is it the coalition that is ruling the country since the fallout of Mr. Imran Khan's government, or is it the army, or who is it exactly?
I think everyone who's enjoying this power without any sort of accountability and with people being absolutely indifferent to who was in power, as I stated earlier as well. So I think whoever was and is the beneficiary of the system is against Imran Khan. And of course, on the face of it, political parties, yes. The 13th political party-led coalition government, which is in power right now, they are hell-bent on removing Imran Khan from the political equation by all means. And of course, sorry, some powerful players as well, some other powerful players as well, who don't necessarily come under the political ambit, but of course their vested interests are being hurt, because now when Imran Khan came into power, he legislated in such a manner on multiple levels where accountability was a must-do. So, which is why most of the beneficiaries of the system, they're all ganged up against Imran Khan. And back in the day when Imran Khan was in power, you would be really surprised as to how our 98% of Pakistani media would cry hoarse about the inflation and how miserable the lives of the common people were. And now that the inflation has actually gone up by, it has gone up many-fold ever since Imran Khan was ousted. Sorry. So now you don't hear much about inflation on the majority of the Pakistani media channels as well. So obviously there is a method to this madness.
So, it's there is we are following the news. It's first of all, Imran Khan, he has appeared today in front of the court, I think in Islamabad. What happened in this appearance? What was the decision of the court?
So he's been granted bail on multiple cases. On one of the cases, he's been granted bail till 31st of May, and in rest of the cases till 8th of June. But the real question doesn't really lie in what the current situation and status of his ongoing cases is. The fact of the matter lies in the fact that he is being brutally politically victimized. Someone who's always been the source of the pride for the country, someone because of whom people got to know about Pakistan, even those who had nothing to do with Pakistan, they learned about Pakistan because of Imran Khan and his achievements and his philanthropic, his philanthropic projects and work, and be it Shaukat Khana Memorial Cancer Hospital or Namal and a few other projects. So alleging him of blasphemy and cooking up false, fabricated cases against this guy on the fabricated text of terrorism and a few other charges ranging from blasphemy to inciting violence in the country and whatnot. So this is absolutely ridiculous. The people of Pakistan are fully aware of the fact that the incumbent prime minister of the country, the incumbent prime minister of Pakistan, Shahbaz Sharif, was just about to be, he was this close to be indicted in the court of law, when he was given the throne very generously. So this is something that people are objecting against, and a lot of people who are against the incumbent regime, then they're all not necessarily Imran Khan's diehard supporters or followers. People are standing against them in their hatred, because they're the ones who got voted out by the people of Pakistan, the Pakistani voters, in the general election 2018, when Imran Khan was elected as the Prime Minister of Pakistan. So watching Imran Khan being replaced by the same rotten lot that was absolutely lost by the majority of the people of Pakistan, and Pakistani voters exercised their right to vote them out. Obviously, people feel insulted, and they feel like their say doesn't matter anymore. So that's the major problem here in Pakistan right now.
There is another problem. I read a tweet from Imran Khan today. He said, we heard about forced marriages, but we haven't heard about forced divorces. And we noticed that now many of the leading figures in his Tahriki Insaf party, PTI party, are threatened or forced to leave, to quit the party. Can you tell us more about this matter?
That's correct. Imran Khan says, and I quote, that people are being forced to part ways with him on gunpoint. So that's what he says. Not sure about the gunpoint thing, but I obviously, having been born and bred in the same country, obviously I know how things work in Pakistan, how political parties are favored, and how they're subtracted from the political equation, and how it's been happening over the past, I think, as long as I've known the political structure of Pakistan, political arena of Pakistan. This has been happening in Pakistan. So this is not new. The idea of having people, quit a certain political party and join a certain political party whenever elections are approaching is not new. People of Pakistan are pretty familiar with this idea. But now what's different is that, never has it happened in the entire 25-year prolonged history of Pakistan that women would be picked up from their houses and they would be tortured and they would be forced to quit Imran Khan's political party. I mean, never has it happened ever in the political history of Pakistan. So this is what's different this time. Imran Khan, I think he's rightly expressing his concern that people are not doing it out of their own will. They're being pushed to make this decision, and those who refuse to part ways with Imran Khan, they're then redirected to the stinky, ugly jail. So this is beyond any sane individual's understanding that why would people be arrested on such frivolous charges in the first place? And once they're granted bail by the court of law, how come police rearrest them and they keep rearresting them unless they decide to quit Imran Khan's political party? So Imran Khan has got a few instances to strengthen and support his argument in this regard. So this is a very bizarre development, and I, of course, like every other concerned Pakistani citizen, I'm pretty concerned and perturbed about this bizarre situation.
So we know a famous name of the last Imran Khan's government. That's Mr. Shah Qureshi, the foreign minister of Pakistan at the time. We know he's like the number 2, I think, in the party. And today I heard that he was arrested, and that before he was arrested, he said that he will not ever quit the party. Can you tell us what happened now with Mr. Qureshi? Is he free man now, or is he in jail? What happened with him?
Well, the answer to your question lies right in your question, actually. Yes, Shah Mahmood Qureshi got rearrested again and again and again. And he was obviously, as per sources, very reliable ones, he was pushed to part ways with Imran Khan. And once he made this press conference and he categorically stated that he won't leave Imran Khan's party no matter what. So he was rearrested again. So yes, I can confirm because the media reports have confirmed a couple of hours ago. He was jailed yet again only because he didn't announce to part ways with Imran Khan. So this is exactly what I mentioned earlier as well.
Okay, so I'm talking to Miss Maleeha Hashmey, who is a famous Pakistani journalist and political analyst. You can always watch again this interview, the full version of it, in our YouTube channel, which is on screen now, youtube.com/Al-Mustakillah TV. You can connect to it right away now with your camera on your mobiles, on your phone mobiles. That's the QR code on screen. I encourage everyone to join 170,000 subscribers and watch our shows regularly on the time that suits you. Now, back now with the interview with Ms. Maleeha Hashmey. So you are telling me that it's like an all-out war against Imran Khan. So himself
Absolutely.
being harassed by more than 100 accusation court cases. His main assistants are threatened, arrested. So how can he survive? How is he doing? Tell me, how is he facing this onslaught?
He's putting up with it quite bravely, I must say. I mean, had I been in his position and I've been in his shoes, I probably would have given up on whatever my cause was, on, pardon, whatever, irrespective of how noble my cause would have been, I probably would have given up much earlier as compared to Imran Khan. I mean, he's someone who still isn't showing any signs of giving up on his dream of Naya Pakistan, where there'll be rule of law, the supremacy of rule of law will be revived, inshallah, and the laws and rules for the rich and poor will be the same. So that's the kind of country that Imran Khan has been imagining Pakistan to be, and he's been striving at his level best to convert it into one. I mean, to what extent is his dream of converting Pakistan into a state based on the principles of Riyasat-e-Madina, to what extent he got successful in executing that, that's debatable. Some people would say he was quite successful in that, and some people would totally disagree with them. So that we can debate and argue on. But one thing's for sure, the kind of torture that Imran Khan has been, subjected to, and the common citizens of Pakistan, especially women and children. I mean, the elderly, women, children, the way they have been harassed over the past few months, only because they were determined to support and safeguard Imran Khan against any illegal action. That's something which is unprecedented and it's never been seen before. I mean, never have we ever seen the people of Pakistan, especially young women, elderly men, young kids as small as 5-year-olds. We've never seen them getting involved in the political struggle of Pakistan like this. Nor have we ever seen the police and security forces dealing with them in such a stern manner ever. So this is all happening for the first time in the history of Pakistan, and the worst sort of media blackout that Pakistan is facing right now. I mean, if you want to learn about what Imran Khan is going through, how he's being harassed, how he's being illegally tried to be tortured, and how the innocent citizens of Pakistan, how they're being, taught a lesson for supporting Imran Khan, even, despite having such tough conditions. You won't be able to find much about it on the majority of Pakistani media channels right now. So this is the kind of conservative, strict, and absolutely unreasonable media policy that's being executed across the country, especially when it comes to electronic and print media. But since social media is free, Every single individual who has a phone, they have absolute access to internet, so they can actually learn about what's going around. And that's the reason the economy of Pakistan was brutally bruised for like over a week, banning internet services only to keep people from, having information on what was happening with Imran Khan. So this is all a circus. It's crazy. I've never experienced such sort of tyranny and brutality in my country ever. Now nobody's safe, I think.
There was also an attempt on the life of Imran Khan, isn't it?
Yes, not only once, twice.
Hmm.
He's been lucky enough to escape 2 assassination attempts. He was tried to killed once in Wazirabad, a small city, a small town of Punjab province, the biggest province of Pakistan. And then in the judicial complex, where he was supposed to mark his attendance at the court. So despite being brutally injured and bruised with his bruised leg, he's been making it to all courts of the law, wherever he's asked to appear by any of these courts of law. He makes sure that he makes it to the courts. Uh, Unlike his predecessors and his competitors, who have actually set such terrible examples of running away whenever the times are tough. I mean, Nawaz Sharif, Zardari, you name it, whoever is standing against Imran Khan right now, they have a huge history of running away from the country whenever things got tough. It's only Imran Khan who's standing right in the middle of the country, uh, in as much strength as he could have gained by the Almighty, and he's facing it all. So the people of Pakistan, obviously, when it comes to differentiate between him and his competitors, obviously people have a lot on their heads to actually sort of differentiate between him and his predecessors, how Nawaz Sharif ran away from the country under the garb of having his medical checkups done in UK, in your country, and he never looked back towards, which is not the case with Imran Khan. He didn't get sick like his competitors. He didn't run away from the country. And let me share a very interesting fact with you. The reason his absolutely his what do I say? What do I call it? I mean, the government, which is totally against him, and I wish I could come up with a term which could describe the feelings beyond hatred. I mean, a government who hates Imran Khan beyond means, and they would do just about anything to, take him out of the equation, as stated by the incumbent Interior Minister Rana Sanaullah, where he categorically stated in one of his interviews that it's either Imran Khan or us. It's not possible that both of us can survive now. So it's either him or us. So despite reaching such high levels of hatred against Imran Khan, they haven't really put his name on the exit control list, because they're dead sure of the fact that Imran Khan will never run away from the country no matter what. So I think Imran Khan has shown tremendous amount of courage, mashallah, at such a crucial juncture of his political journey. And this is something which is making people differentiate pretty well between him and all of them, because clearly it's Imran Khan versus all right now.
You mentioned the term people a number of times in your answers to my questions. Tell me about the attitude of the people of Pakistan regarding what's happening to Imran Khan in the last year. How was it?
Obviously, people are resenting, as I mentioned earlier as well. The reason you find the word people a lot in my conversation is because I believe that any country should be devising and formulating policies which are completely people-centric, because we claim to be a democratic country. And democracy, what's happening around in Pakistan for over a year now, it's nowhere close to what a democratic society or a country should behave like. So it's not even close to what democracy actually means by the people, for the people, with the people. Democracy has got everything to do with the people. It's not something that you can take, you can comfortably take people out of the equation and then you can, claim to be a democratic society. It's not the case. So the people of Pakistan, the reason they've been subjected to such immense level of torture and brutality by the police over the past is precisely because they're immensely resenting against what is what's been happening with Imran Khan, how he's being politically victimized, how someone who started his political journey, who kicked off his political career on the slogan of corruption-free Pakistan, who actually sensitized the whole society, the indifferent, the just too indifferent Pakistani society, especially the young generation, the women, the middle class, the educated upper middle class, they were all, they couldn't care less about who was in power back in the day. But it's Imran Khan who sensitized the society about corruption. He's made the people of Pakistan realize that it's a bad thing and people should be held accountable for what damage they've been doing to the country and why Pakistan is in the state that it is in right now. So alleging such a person of such nonsensical charges, ranging from terrorism to inciting violence to blasphemy to whatnot. So this is all ridiculous. And yes, I do believe that Imran Khan should be accountable. He should be held accountable and asked questions about his tenure, just like rest of his competitors. There should be, Imran Khan shouldn't have any impunity in this regard. But subjecting him to such kind of torture, I mean, who tried to kill him in Wazirabad a couple of months ago? Back on November 3, 2022, who was it that tried to kill Imran Khan? So this is not how you run politics. This is not how you govern the country. This is not how you, claim to be a democratic country on one hand and then run such a brutal show on the other hand. So people are obviously questioning it all. And never has it happened in the history of Pakistan ever before that people would be so, sensitive about the political happenings of the country. So yes, that is that.
But I want your intake on the scenes of hundreds of thousands of people coming to the rallies of Imran Khan in different cities of Pakistan. Millions of people supporting him on Twitter, on Facebook, showing like very, very, very strong feelings of love, of trust to him in a very, very unique way. I can't now think of a political leader everywhere in the world who has got such support from his nation.
Well, yes, that is the case. You're absolutely right. You're spot on with your analysis. We never have the people of Pakistan ever extended such kind of unwavering support to any political leader in the history of Pakistan. Zulfikar Ali Bhutto did enjoy huge public support, but that public support was pretty different from what we're seeing for Imran Khan. It's something else. For Imran Khan, it's completely something else which we are experiencing right now. What we hear about the public support for Bhutto in the books and what those who were there back in the day, who witnessed it all themselves, who saw it all for themselves, they of course shared multiple stories regarding that. But even they claim that what people have for Imran Khan and how people have actually stood up for Imran Khan and how people have fearlessly stood the tyranny and torture of the police force for Imran Khan, for safeguarding him and the country. This is unprecedented. So yes, the people of Pakistan have made history as well. If Imran Khan on one hand has made history in terms of his resilience and patriotism and all that is done for the country, on the other hand, the people of Pakistan have also not disappointed each other because now is the time to stand up for what's right. And let me let me mention a very important point here, that standing up for what's right doesn't mean that you stand against your state institutions, which is a misconception which was peddled by Imran Khan's competitors in a very nasty manner. They painted Imran Khan as someone who was urging and inciting people to go against their state institutions, which is not the case. Let me repeat. Let me repeat it. This is not the case. Imran Khan has never urged any Pakistani citizen to stand against the state institutions of Pakistan. Yes, he's questioned them on a few issues like the assassination attempt that was made to take him out of the equation back in November 2022, where he named three potential suspects. One, Shehbaz Sharif, two, Rana Sanaullah, the interior minister, and the third name was of a military intelligence officer. So yes, he did ask for an independent inquiry for that, but otherwise, there's never been any instance where you would actually claim that Imran Khan is against the armed forces, even making this demand that the assassination attempt that was made to kill him in broad daylight, this should be thoroughly investigated. Even I don't think it's an attack on any institution, be it army, uh, judiciary, bureaucracy, his political competitors, political arena. He's not attacking an institution. All he's asking for is a free and fair inquiry. So this is something which was blown out of proportion by his competitors, and they used this pretext to paint Imran Khan as anti-establishment, anti-armed forces political figure, and rest is the history. So that I thought was pertinent to mention in the end, because my sports throat is coming in the way again and again, and I'm very sorry. I wish I could have continued for a bit longer, but I would like to end at the note
I've got just one. No, before you end, I've got just one last question, which is the elections due in October. Do you think the establishment is scared of it, is trying to find an excuse not to do it, or you are hopeful that they will accept elections, accept verdict of the people, and allow Imran Khan and his party to run in these elections?
To be honest, I can't, I'm not in a position to make any prediction, because things are so uncertain and situation is changing and developing with every passing minute. It's changing, it's evolving. So one can't really be sure as to what's going to happen tomorrow. So can't really predict as to what will be happening in October, when the elections will be held, because the Article 105 and 224 of the Pakistani Constitution categorically state that the elections should be held no later than 90 days after the dissolution of the assembly. If the assembly is dissolved before the due date, as was the case with Punjab and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa assemblies. So the deadline, I think it's been over a month. Yes, it's been over a month since that deadline was very shamelessly crossed. And when Supreme Court of Pakistan, it showed the spine to give a certain date, May 14, for the Punjab election to be held. The sort of drama that was orchestrated outside the highest court of Pakistan was obviously shown by the entire international media as well, so I don't think I need to repeat it. So wrapping it up, I'm not sure if the election will be held this year or the next year. Also, the sort of drama which is being now orchestrated to make people leave Imran Khan's party, now that obviously this 13-party coalition government doesn't enjoy public support one bit. The most recent survey held by the Republic Policy think tank in Pakistan revealed that over 70% of the Pakistani potential voters are going to vote for Imran Khan. So I believe that if this tyranny continues, and if Imran Khan is if Imran Khan is treated unfairly for a bit longer period of time, I think that's only going to increase Imran Khan's vote bank, and his competitors already fast depleting vote bank. will deplete like anything. It will deplete further. And they won't even be in a position to enjoy that 30% popularity, even if they go for the election collectively. So, and at the end, I would like to, uh, I would like to make this very humble demand to the international community to please raise your voice for Imran Khan, the biggest name in Pakistan's journalistic field. He's one of the most honest and hardworking journalists in Pakistan. He's paying the price for speaking the truth. He got abducted over 2 weeks ago, uh, and we don't know where he is, where he's been for the past 2 weeks. His family doesn't know about his whereabouts, and this is something which was never happened in Imran Khan's tenure. Yes, two journalists named Aziz Maiman and Nazim Jokyo were brutally killed. They belong to Sindh, but those were the people who had actually alerted the government that Sindh government, the People's Party-led Sindh government, was after their lives. So yes, they were killed, and PTI government couldn't do much about saving them or making noise for them. So we did, we as journalists did. But Imran Khan government stood their worst critiques with such grace and patience. Imran Khan government didn't abduct their worst critiques. Even Imran Khan was interviewed by a few of his worst critiques, which is not the case with this regime. So Imran Khan needs to be set free. He deserves to lead his life as a free citizen of Pakistan. He enjoys immense level of respect by the people of Pakistan residing worldwide. Across the world, he enjoys such immense level of respect. So I strongly demand Imran Khan to be set free. And I really hope that your platform will help us raise voice for him. Thank you. Pakistan Zindabad.
I wish him well. I wish, that Imran Niyaz Khan, your colleague, our colleague, will get his freedom and safety very, very, very soon indeed. I think that's a legitimate call you made. I thank you very much for appearing in this show.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Not at all, Ms. Maleeha Hashmey. I wish you well also. And I wish your country well, and wish Imran Khan, inshallah, also well. He's a very popular name in Pakistan and around the globe. Thank you. Shukran jazeelan. Thank you to Ms. Maleeha Hashmey, a journalist and a political analyst in Pakistan. She was our guest in this show about Pakistan politics today. And thanks to all of my viewers around the globe via YouTube for watching this interview. Let me say that all names mentioned, especially from the part of the government, whether Prime Minister or Interior Minister or anyone else mentioned by my guest or myself, they have the right of reply. It's guaranteed. That's the policy of Al-Mustakillah. They can, if they want to reply to something said by me or by my guest, they can write to us by email to this email address which appears on screen, atv@almustaqillah.com. Whatever you reading in Arabic, whatever you are reading in Arabic, there is saying, it's basically saying that the right of the reply is guaranteed to whoever asked for without any delay or any problem whatsoever. So write to us if you want to reply to whatever been said that you think need to be replied to, and we'll give you that right away, inshallah, with all the time you need and you want to express your view. So that's it for this show till we meet again, inshallah, and hopefully we'll follow more closely now the news and the development in Pakistan and other parts in the world through YouTube in English. Until we meet again, it's goodbye from me, and it's the greetings of Islam, which is peace. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.